All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I've been given the privilege of concluding and wrapping up. I'm sure you're all still awake. Yeah? Good. Just for the presenters, I think they did a sterling job in terms of giving insight and making an impact in our daily lives, I hope, in terms of how we operate. So thank you to all the presenters that were around, and thank you for all the questions and the input that came from the forum here as well as from online. Thank you very much. It was great. For me to conclude, from an AF Access perspective, I thought this was a good tagline to use: collaborating to create the administrative future. And what we're going to do there is, I'm going to start off with what's our end. I think our end goal, our outcome, is to achieve these type of things. We want to have better reporting by using info slips. We want to make sure that benefit statements are there, the admin reports, and the cash flows and financial assessment that Sumesh presented. Looks all nice. There's some nice tweaks that it's going to do as well, but I think that's all reliant on data as well. So that, for me, will be a great outcome for AF Access. And then obviously your satisfaction from a client perspective. I think Geraldine spoke about the risk mitigation, and that's an important aspect of it. We have a better control environment. You've seen what we do from various areas. But again, when it comes to day-to-day, it comes down to investing the members' money quicker, better, and paying a claim when we need to. And I think that is the important element that we will be focusing on, and the quality that goes with that. Okay, we can achieve these particular outcomes, I think, if we start using the things that Johnny spoke about, the online Colisa aspects, the contribution portals, the online claim submissions that we have, members going in directly to look at their values, their benefits, their fund credits, the status of the claims. All of that is online and can be utilized. If you use that, in AF Access, we now also introduced unique IFA addresses, which I think helps to our operating model, gives our administrators more access to you in terms of direct relationships, can start communicating with you directly with those IFA addresses. So please use those addresses and not the administrator's personal ones. I think it makes a big difference, especially when we use workflow, Horizon workflow. That helps from that perspective as well. We've also looked at how we empower our administrators in terms of continuous learning culture that we have. We've also looked at how the skill set can be improved, but also that all builds to better relationships and service delivery for yourselves. And lastly, I think the biggest link here is the communication that you receive from all our broker consultants in terms of legal changes, legislative changes, keeping you in touch of what's happening in the industry. That normally comes from that smoker Brent that sends a lot of questions that you've seen. But yes, for me, the biggest drivers are the following. I think if we get this right and we drive contribution schedules and the quality of the data we receive, those two elements will get us, using those links I mentioned, using those outcomes, we'll get it if we get this right in terms of everything Fiona talked about regarding conduct standards, the requirements of the data regarding text numbers, contact details, IDs, all of that information and the quality of that information coming through the right portal will be the biggest driver for us in the next couple of months. So for me, that is the basic conclusion of wrapping up this entire session. I hope you enjoyed it. But before we go, before we do anything else, we need to do another Menti. Now, let me see if I get this right. I need to exit, escape, right? And then I need to go and pick, wait, hold on, I need to classes now. I say again, Google Chrome, got it. XS6, there we go. Send, which is there, got it. And the I button. Cool. So the question, in line with 13A conduct standards presentation, what is your general current level of compliance? And I need to press the I for the Menti code as well as the QR code. You can use that. And I suppose I'll have to press the I again What's the outcome? Nice. 1. Here we go. It's coming through. There we go. There are large gaps so far leading. Okay. Nice. In line. Honesty is the best policy. Cool. Then 19 responses. It's good. Okay. Fiona, you didn't scare them. Or you scared them too much, I think, maybe. I'm not sure. All right, cool. And let's press the normal one for the 2 questions, Johnny. Okay. And then the second question, if you could please look at this one. Prioritize what action you will take to improve your experiences and outcomes. I'm going to press that. Oops. Thanks, Sumesh, for answering. Good. Content and detailed schedules. What contribution schedules? Nice. Even spread. At this point, around about 4.5 across all 4. Cool. Thank you. Can I just escape it, Johnny? And then I'm going back to presentation. Then I'm going to present. On current slide, got it. Here we go. Cool. There we go. And then I'm not going to forget, please, to conclude this part that Louisa spoke about. She didn't put a value to it. I'm not sure why, but please complete this survey. I think it will make a big difference for us in terms of feedback. Tell us where we're going, what we need to look at, areas of improvement from our side. The lucky winner who does from the survey will obviously win a tax-free savings account from FPC Consultants. And then that would obviously conclude the session. Thank you very, very much for your attendance. Yes? Yes.
The survey is either the HTTPS link on screen, or you can scan the QR code, and then Lena will post it in the chat in a second for us so that the people online can also just complete it from the link in the chat. Okay. And then as Rajesh said, anyone who completed this survey, we'll take the lucky draw from there for the TFSA prize. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. And then to conclude, thank you everyone for your attendance online as well as here in the auditorium. Until we meet next time. Cool. Thank you.